What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel, and as promised, there is some weekend league gameplay. And you can see that we're currently 20-0 on my Xbox account, and I played 60 games this weekend. 30 on Xbox, 30 on PlayStation. But yeah, as I mentioned, you're going to be seeing the Xbox gameplay with my mega team. The likes of Eusebio, R9, Road to the Final, Kante, Militao, Red Mbappe, which I packed during the week in my previous video if you didn't watch it. Ruud, obviously, in my opinion, the best player on the game. And Neymar. There's going to be some new additions though to the team, which you'll probably see, if not at the end of this video, probably in my rewards video later this week. And yeah, you're going to notice something different as well. I'm repping the colours of Manchester City, which is the team I'm going to be representing throughout FIFA 20. So yeah, I'm just grateful for the opportunity, and yeah, looking forward to a good FIFA 20 season. But we start off in the weekend league here. See that already 1-0 down, but Mbappe brings us back level. And I was really struggling in these last 10 games, I'll be honest with you, because at this moment in time, I think obviously 10 games left, because I believe I finished my PlayStation games before my Xbox games. And the plan was to release both this weekend, but, this week for gameplay footage on my channel. But when I was recording my PlayStation gameplay, I was having intense lag, like during the games, like ridiculous lag. And I actually disconnected when I was 25 and 1, using the likes of Dembele, Martial, Rashford, played them on Vardy. I wouldn't have got top 100 anyway, but yeah, I stopped playing after that. It was just a downhill spiral. And yeah, weekend league though, this week it just felt long. I know, if you're not really following my social media, I played 50 games in a row, so that was tough. Like 50 games on Sunday to Monday morning was a ridiculous drag. But obviously using the likes of Eusebio and stuff, they do make it easier. And honestly, the opponents that I played this weekend were really tough on Xbox. PlayStation, they were tough as well. I played a few pro players who had amazing teams. Some of them were pro players on Xbox that were building up their PlayStation teams. The same situation I am in, so they don't really have the best of teams. But it was tough all in all. But this weekend, as I said, the likes of Eusebio, R9, Ruud, honestly, unbelievable. Unbelievable additions into the team. R9 squares it to Neymar, and it's brought back for a penalty where I'm 3-0 up, 40th minute. Is there any point in me trying to bury this into the corner? I don't think so. I think I'm going to go for a Panenka. So I take up with Ronaldo, Panenka it straight in the middle. There wasn't really any elevation on the shot. I put quite a lot of power in it, so maybe I just need to aim it higher, why the chip didn't go that high. But another race quit, and this guy's team, he had Messi Champions League card, he had Hadji, probably got from Icon Swaps. I think you can get Prime Hadji from Icon Swaps. So 32 to Mbappe. Puts us 1-0 up on the 26th minute. Was this the game which was really tough? There was a game that was really, really tough before. You'll see I played a pro player in these clips as well, so that's one to wait for. I don't know if this was one of the games, but R9 is just waltzing through everyone, puts it top corner, and he race quits. So this wasn't the game, actually. There was an opponent, though. I'm trying to remember him. He didn't have the best team, but he should have won, I think. This guy's team, though, honestly, nuts. He's got Eusebio, he's got Garincha92, who apparently is nuts on this game as well. He's got Carlos Alberto, who I've used before, who's really, really good. But not good enough to stop Mbappe. A ball roll around the goalkeeper to make it 1-0. And if you don't do this, by the way, if you're through on goal, I would highly suggest ball rolling past the goalkeeper. They seem to just, they go down really early. Like goalkeepers dive to the floor really, really early. So you have the option to ball roll it past them. And R9 puts us 2-0 up against this opponent. Or 3-0 up, in fact, sorry. Did I miss a goal there? I don't know, but 3-0 up anyway, and we're on the counter-attack. It's a beautiful counter. Mbappe's just onside. And a rainbow flick. I could have squared it just to, I guess, make it easier for myself, but I thought, I'm 3-0 up, what's the point? So we make it 4-0, and my opponent pauses it, so I'm thinking, all right, I just need to get the ball out and kick it, and he's gonna quit. Passes it across to Messi, and he shoots, and he scores, so I thought, yeah, maybe he's got some sort of lifeline in this game, but that was cut short really quickly. Mbappe squares it across, Ruud Gullit. A theme in this episode, you'll see that Ruud Gullit always kind of gets involved in the attacking play, because I have him on balance attacking, and he just gets involved, whether it's outside the box or inside the box. And yeah, he comes up clutch there to put us 4-1 up, or 5-1 up, I think, actually, sorry. This guy, it takes long to load his team, but he actually does have R9 loan card. And this is, I think, 3 times this weekend, and once last weekend, I've matched someone who's using R9 loan card. And I don't know how they get it. I have no idea. But Eusebio with a bit of trickery at the edge of the box. I feinted as if I was going to come inside. Carried on going with his left foot, 5-star weak foot across the goal, which makes it 1-0. And yeah, this weekend, gameplay, I don't know. Like, it wasn't the best. I feel like I tackled him here with Gullit. I couldn't change cursor, and he puts it bottom corner, 90th minute, 1-1 going into extra time. But This game, I think I showed the stats after the game. I had like 4 shots or 5 shots on target, but with 15 shots. I hit the post, no exaggeration, probably about 4 or 5 times this game. But R9 on the edge of the box, cuts in again with a fake shot, finesse, top corner. And we do win this game 2-1. We managed to hold out until the end of the game. But yeah, 14 shots, 4 shots on target. I hit the post probably 4 to 5 times. It was unbelievable. Oh, this is the guy. So he's got normal Wilfred Zaha, Chong, Rashford, St. Maximin. He's got Zanetti, which is probably from icon swaps. And he caused me a lot of trouble. Van Dijk, I should have intercepted it there, I think. I was manually trying to intercept. He cuts inside, and I think he's on a finesse cross goal, but he goes near post, and he goes 1-0 up. Goes again now. Tahith Chong on the attack. I tackle him, bounces off Willet from Kyle Walker's tackle. Passes across to Rashford. He's doing a bit of trickery. He's not rushing. He cuts inside again, does a drag back with St. Maximin. 2-0, 30th minute. And he's on the attack again. But Militao intercepts it, puts it to Ronaldo, 1-2. A quick ball roll, as I mentioned, past the goalkeeper. And yeah, if I didn't score that goal in the 45th minute, it could have been deadly from this guy. And straight away from after half time on the 53rd minute, Mbappe makes it 2-2. Cuts back again, Mbappe clutch, 3-2 up, and I could tell it was game over after that. The guy was starting to rush his passes. I was just picking off just his lower rated players. You can tell that he was using a weaker team, which credit to this guy for giving me such a big challenge with his team. We cut across, Neymar slams it, crossbar down and in, and it counts. So we're 4-2 up, and he rage quits. That's another rage quit. I really don't know how many quits there were this weekend. This guy's got R9 Ronaldo, but the base version. He's got Zanetti from Icon Swaps, I believe. Inform De Bruyne. I didn't even know he had an inform. That's interesting. So it's trickery in the edge of the box with R9 Ronaldo. Eusebio drag back, near post into the top corner. And we go 1-0 up in this game. And yeah, as I mentioned, Van Dijk was making a lot of mistakes for me. I'm not a big fan of Van Dijk on this game. So apparently there's going to be a Rafael Varane Team of the Week card this week. So if that does happen, I feel like he's going to be replacing Van Dijk for me, because there's not really a click between me and Van Dijk. I just feel like he's slow and he's not firm in the challenge. Whereas I'm using Militao and I feel like he's stronger. It's weird. It's very weird. But yeah, we're fortunate here with Eusebio. Back to Kante, who's just doing a bit of trickery on the box, not rushing the play. Pass to Mbappe, and I slam it near post to make it 3-0. He's already paused it, and I think that's going to spell the end of the game for this guy. Another rage quit, I do believe. Does he quit? I don't know. Does he quit? Yes, he does. He does quit. So that's another rage quit. It's becoming ridiculous how many we've got this weekend. But it does help playing late on Sundays. Yeah, as I said, I had to play 50 games on Sunday, but it was mainly because of my internet connection. So Friday I couldn't play at all because of my internet. Saturday I played a few games. I tried to stream it and I was just disconnecting. So I called it a day then. And then Sunday I just had to try and rush through because I know that there's going to be CR7 and probably Hazard in the Team of the Week. And I don't really want to miss that. I feel like that's going to be necessary to bolster my squad, especially on PlayStation. And we go 1-0 up, 4 minutes in, and it's a rage quit. And I thought, okay, this is ridiculous. But we go into the next game. Wow. Pro player. He's got Eusebio, Info Messi, CR7, Hullet, Vieira. He's got Maldini, which is weird. It's 4 icons. So he's not really abiding by restrictions, which fair enough, he doesn't have to. But I know a lot of pro players, including myself, we stick to restriction teams just because we just need to practice. But it was slow and steady play at the edge of the box with R9, just dragging, turning left, right. And I slam it near post to make it 1-0. And I thought I was in control of this game. You'll see that my team there's a lot of gaps. And he crosses the ball in here to me. I know headings, I think he should score that, right? But the way heading is on this FIFA, for him to score that is just a bit frustrating. Just before half time, and then he scores again straight away to make it 2-1. And he was pretty much shutting this game down. It played like a Division 1 rivals game where the moment they take the lead, they just slow the game down. And I pretty much had to go all out attack. You see my fullbacks are overlapping. And because they are, Kyle Walker gets in on goal and he buries it, 2-2. 76th minute, the guy has a slow kickoff. Like he drags it until the 82nd minute. Through ball. And Van Dijk, again, what a pathetic challenge. His Neymar passes it to CR7, who's not going to miss it. 3-2 up, and that was it. He just kept holding the ball towards the end of the whistle, which I don't blame him, so GG's to him. And we lose 3-2. That's the first loss on my Xbox account. And we're currently 28-1. This is the game where we have to get 29 in order to finish top 100. Or to give us a chance of finishing top 100, because a lot of people are dodging their opponents and there's some glitches, so people are finishing 30-0 quite regularly, which is boosting up the wins and the skill rating you need to finish in top 100. But R9 Ronaldo, look at the pace here. Oh my god, Langley. It's like he's not even holding accelerate. He gets burnt, finesse shot, Henry-esque finesse shot into the top corner to make it 2-0, and just this guy was struggling. It goes into half time where, what happens here? Oh yeah, he's got the GOAT, by the way, the GOAT Tifo, which he must have played at least 300 rival games, so credit to him. But he rage quits. So we get 29-1, and at this moment in time, I believe we are 74th in the world, which obviously is a good ranking. We're hoping that we can finish up in that placement, because there are still a few hours left to go. So there are people perhaps in the rest of the world region, or in America region, or people in Europe, in fact, that could be playing their games late on a Sunday night or Monday morning. And we've played 200 FUT Champions games on this account, so we do have the Jumbo Rare Player Pack, which you're going to see me open in just a second. So did we get anything? That's the question. Did we get anything in that 100k pack? So it opens up, and I'm aware that there's still Road to the Final cards in packs. There's Bale, I believe. There's... who else is there? I think Bale, Martial, the marquee players. But it's a walkout, and you see the blue things coming down. I'm thinking Road to the Final. Dutch. Couldn't remember who. Centre mid, De Jong. So it's those silly Champions League cards. I don't know what they're there for, but we do get De Jong, which is a bit frustrating. I thought it was going to be someone else, but they're untradeable nonetheless, so it doesn't really matter too much. And yeah, I'm going to try and record the gameplay from my PS account as well for next weekend. So we're going to have a double dose of weekly gameplay. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for rewards on Thursday.